Shalom Lekulam. Today we are finishing book Just for Life by Baal Shem Tov. We are going through part number 18. It's called Medicine as Sweet as Honey. I choose this for the end, since it summarizes a practical path for all of us. And although one contrary to human nature, we naturally tend to differ all that is ugly and fight against it. A bitter medicine indeed. Instead, Baal Shem Tov and his students teach us, differ the good that can certainly be found within each person, each thing, event, cherish that good and allow it to shine. In this way, in all your ways you will rejoice. So it's mean in every event and every things happen in your life, in every person, try to find the good side, and cherish this good. Baal Shem Tov taught that in every word you speak, you should intend to subdue, pick out, and sweeten. Rabbi Nachman of Horodenka explained, you must let go all the harsh approach of finding fault with everyone and instead enter a mode of compassion, seeking out the positive. Even if you see something ugly in another person, you must realize that this too is for good, your own good. The very fact that you noticed it demonstrates that there is some trace of this beautiful feature have in you as well. Now you can repent from even the thought of this. So remember, the other person is like mirror. If you see some ugly feature of character or things you don't like the person do, always remember it's like a mirror that show you that this feature you have in yourself. Maybe and not in this level, more or less whatever, but there is in yourself. So you have to see it and go through all the things you do, all the things you speak, and you can find out it is even a little bit in yourself. First time is kind of probably difficult, or ego arise that you say, no, he's bad, I'm better, I never do like that. But in fact, if you really sit and analyze all, you will find even a small piece of that. If so, yeah, if you even have this all for your own good. If you were alone in the world, you would think that you were godly, that you do all right and never do mistakes. Now that you see these faults in other person, you are able to realize that you are there in you as well. Rabbi Yaakov Yosef, another rabbi, he commented, it seems to me that this is one meaning of the verse from Torah. It's not good the man's alone, because then he will never recognize his faults. Therefore, I will make for him helper against him, meaning that God provides us other people that oppose us, so that we might see that we have a trace of whatever ill or ugliness we see in them. Therefore, if you have a bad neighbor who is disturbing you from prayer or from studying Torah, or if you're bothered by any other sort of disturbance, speak to your heart, saying, this is for my own good. It must be that my intentions were not earnest enough. This disturbance was sent to me to provide me that self-awareness and aim me to be greater and sincere. So sometimes, you start to pray. It happened with me a few times, and somebody call you, or somebody start to speak with you. It's mean that God show you that maybe your thoughts when you pray are not concentrate enough, and he send you this disturbance to make you more concentrate or meditate on the meaning of the words. The main thing is to understand that God is found in every place and all your activities. So every time he guides you. When you think this way, you will be able to recognize the Creator involvement, even in accident of the life. Just as in your studies and in your prayer, everywhere, everything that happened with you, every small step, everything you say, everything you do, that for example, how the day unfolded, is all Ashgacha Pratit. It's how the God guide us. And again, as we say in the last video, we have this Chesed and Gvura, the bad and good side, kind of the love and the judgment. So it's always mixed with, it cannot be always smooth. So, and the challenges that you got is just for your own self-improvement. The key is to bound sadness and embrace joy. Our master, Rabbi Nachman of Horodenka, told me about his dream he had when he was in the land of Israel. He was fearful about returning to the diaspora for reasons known only to him. But then he would see the vision in his dream. And he was told that although there are many doctors whose medicine that they prescribe to patients are bitter, and some of them, some doctors, heals through medicine as sweet as honey. So sometimes since we're going through, it happened with us, and it can be in two different ways. It depends how we concentrate our mind, how we accept it, positive or negative. And this is precisely what we were discussing, that through facts, self-affliction and pressuring yourself to this relentless studying, and sadness prevails more than positiveness, and you fall into a trap of finding fault with everyone else but not with yourself, who instead of behaving like you, give up the opportunity of eternal life for the temporary life of the material world. Think the story of Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai. It's one of the tzaddik in previous time, and his son. When they left the cave, they were hiding in the caves for many years, and was drinking only the water that was coming from the source, and they eat a fruit of one tree. It was like hard as a nuts. So, and they was praying all the day and studying Torah, and then was in the cave for a long time. And when they left the cave, they would go out. The Talmud said that a voice had to sound from heaven, "Return to your cave." This is medication with bitter water. And then here is an alternative form, healing, where even if you notice the faults of other, but you realize too that it is for your own good. Self-improvement. These healings, sweet as honey, awakening compassion to the world and for every person, and extends from an awareness that God in every particular thing. So now you have a painless medicine, a path for yourself through all these challenges, and that is both delicious and aromatic. So remember, if you came to the situation that the person next to you don't like, or you think he's so bad, so try to find out in this person the good sides and rejoice it, and concentrate on them, so the bad thinking of this person will kind of slowly disappear. And also, if it's something that connecting to way of Torah, behaviour, or doing the mitzvahs, you can cherish the good side of this person, and through this love and compassion, he will improve by these good sides, so the bad sides are slowly disappear. And also with love and patience, we drive the other persons more close to Torah. So to show them that this amazing world of mitzvahs, of praying, of just enjoying the Jewish life and everything we do. And remember that God always inside us, He around us, in everything, He feeling everything, and also our soul with divine energy. And for that we have to work. And if something happened, or this accident happened, or small thing, you don't need to blame yourself, you don't need to blame other person. You have just to see it from the side that the God send you this to elevate you, to self-improve. So you have to again go back to the previous part, accept it, concentrate on the way to solve this or to go through this. And the already by this by as you follow, as you are very faithful, and you believe that is with you, He will help you, so you will get this remedy and you answer how to do it. And also you will not concentrate on fault of other people, and you don't put this negative emotion and negative energy in your head. You will concentrate that on the thing that you have to find something in yourself to improve, and to see the way that at the end when you pass it, try to see it, what it give you good, and it will give you good. And even if you don't see this, you have to remember that it's all for your own good. At the end, all the challenges and things happen, it's for your own good. And one of the example, yesterday I was watching the program, it's YouTube program, it's called Meaningful People. It's about Jewish people around the world, and it was the story of one lady. She was not really following the mitzvahs and religion's way of life, and that happened that her daughter was drowned, and it's happened on her eyes. And when she saw the daughter, at this time she was already wearing the clothes, the proper clothes, modest clothes, but she was not covering the head because she was married. And at the point she see her, she saw the t-shirt on the floor or somewhere else, and she grabbed this t-shirt and wrapped around her head, and she grabbed the towel, she wrapped around her neck. And then when the last hair was covered, and she was praying to God and asking that this is that she doing for her daughter, at that moment she finished to hiding up the last hair of her, the daughter wake up. So at the beginning she was kind of paralyzed. She didn't believe that it happened with her, and why it happened with her, and why her daughter, she's 2 years old, she not deserve it. And her husband tried to do CPR and save her up, but at the moment she realized it, she was praying hard, and she take on herself this mitzvah. And at the end, now she produced a lot of wigs for the married woman to cover the hair and the name of her daughter. And she became more religious, and she do a lot of activities that bring people drawn close to Torah, and also for the ladies, for the women. And you see, even this kind of horrible accident happened in her life, we all can like depend how we can accept it and go through this. At the end, she understand that it was for her own good. I will put the link about this story under my video, and there are more stories of nice people in this program, so maybe everybody can find out. It's a program with the people who going through the really hard life, really hard accident happened. Like it was one more really young girl before, she was doing skiing and she break up all her bones, and she break the back, and she couldn't walk now, but she can move the hand. And she said that she was an unhappy person before, and after that happened with her, she more appreciated the life, and she more happy. So it seems like it's very terrible, she cannot walk anymore, but she's more happy. So this is the God providence. And just always remember who you are, for what you come here. And please be aware that the God is around us. He watches us, He hears us, and He knows what we are doing. And I hope this book will help you to go through your challenges and help you to be strong and brave during your life.